Hi guys, this is Go for Agriculture channel. Today we are going to discuss continuation of classification of crops. We have already discussed taxonomic classification of crops. Today we are going to discuss the special classification of crops. So first question, to conserve soil moisture, crops are grown. This is called mulch crops. So example is cowpea. So cowpea is used to conserve soil moisture rather than providing yield. This is called mulch crops. Next question, the crops that help in the nourishment of other crops by providing shade and acting as climbing stick is called nurse crops. So nurse crop means these provide nourishment of other crops by providing shade. For example, sorghum provides shade and acting as climbing stick for cowpea. Next question, growing of such crops sown a few days or weeks before harvesting of standing mature crops. This is known as para crops. So this is also known as Utera crops or relay cropping. This is nothing. The second crop is grown when the first crop reach reproductive stage. This is called overlapping cropping also we can say. So example is Lathyrus in rice. Next question, each third row is removed or growing of crops in a paired row is called paired row cropping. So here unwanted crops are removed and other crops are grown in paired row. Next question, such crops provide a good harvest along with the enrichment of soil is known as restorative crops. So here crops are grown for harvest also along with enrichment of soil. This is called restorative crops. Example is legumes. Next question, the crops that grown along irrigation and drainage channel or water bodies is known as riparian crops. This is for example paragrass. So riparian crops mainly used to conserve soil moisture because they grown along irrigation and drainage channels. Next question, a line is left unsown in regular row series is known as skip cropping. For example wheat. So in wheat 9 rows are grown and the 10th row is left. This is called skip cropping. Next question, such crops are grown to preserve in pits in succulent condition by natural fermentation or acidification for livestock feeding. This is called silage crops. So silage generally for livestock feeding because they are preserved in pits in succulent condition by natural fermentation or acidification. Example cowpea. Next question, the crops that are able to smother population and growth of weeds by providing dense foliage is known as smother crops. Example cowpea. So smother means we can say it is used to suppress the weed population by providing dense foliage. Next question, the crops that are grown to harvest while they are green and fed fresh to livestock in stalls is known as soiling crops. These crops are generally harvested while they are fresh and green only for feeding livestock. Example berseem. This is called soiling crops. Last but not least, trap crops. So trap crops is generally a crop is grown that trap insects, soil borne harmful biotic agent such as parasitic weeds. This is known as trap crop. So example is in cotton bindi is grown to trap cotton red bug and also we can say another example, orobranch is a weed that is trapped by solanaceous plant and striga is a weed that is trapped by sorghum. So thanks for watching this video. If you want more and more video then subscribe our channel Go for Agriculture. If you want PPT then download from our Telegram channel that is Go for Agriculture. Till then stay tuned.